Alright, now it's time to create our first program, and there is a tradition in programming that our first program should be to output the text hello world in the console. And this is what we're gonna do in this video. Therefore, I'm gonna open IntelliJ IDEA. You should open your IDEA. Click on create new project on the plus button. And first we have the name, and the name of the project, if it has multiple words, every word should start with a capital letter, and you should not have white spaces. This way of naming is called Pascal case. So I'm gonna type hello, and with an uppercase letter, world, because we have two words. For the language, you select Java. For the build system, IntelliJ, and as you can see here, it says there is no SDK. But if I click here, as you can see down here, it says detected SDK, so it detected the JDK that we installed in our previous video, and this will probably be the same for you. So if for whatever reason it's not saying detected SDKs, just go to add JDK and go to the folder where the JDK is and add the JDK here. But probably it will detect the JDK and you'll have the JDK down here like I have. So I'm gonna click there. To have the JDK added. Then I'm gonna click on create, and now our project is gonna be created. Let's increase this, and as you can see, our project is creating. We have something on the left hand side. Down here it's working, so we wait a little bit to set up the things. Alright, now our project is ready, and I want to focus on the left hand side, and this thing on the left hand side is called project pane. And here what we are particularly interested is this src folder. So click on this greater arrow in front of src, and here we have this thing main. This is a class. We'll see what classes are in the future videos, not now. What you need to do here is double click on this main, and that is gonna open this, and you'll see some code. Here we have this thing public class main, then we have this public static void main strings. We're gonna talk about what is that, and as you can see, it also has this system.out.print line hello world. And if you run now this code, that is gonna be outputted in the console. But let's do it ourselves. So to output something in the console, we simply type here system dot out dot print line, and while we are typing, IntelliJ IDEA is giving us suggestions, and it's saying system, when I put that, is saying, do you mean print line? So yes, if you want to fill in that for you, so if you press enter, it will fill in that for you. And inside the parentheses of the print line, I'm gonna put double quotation, double pair of quotation marks, and the text that I want to be output in the console, hello, in this case world. And very important is to have a semicolon at the end of the code, because if you don't put a semicolon, as you can see here, you have an underline, and it says that expected semicolon, so you need to put a semicolon. So put semicolon. Now to run our program, to see the output in the console, we can do it in two ways. We can right click inside the class. We're gonna see what classes are, and you can click here run main, or you can click on this run button, which is up here on the top right hand side corner. So let's run it from here. Now it will open the console, and it will output the text hello world. Alright, so it's opened the console and have hello world. Let's put an exclamation mark there. Let's run it again, and we have hello world. So what this thing does, it takes the input that is passed here, and it will output in the console. And if I remove one of the quotation marks, look what happens. I have an error, because we need to put double quotation marks in order to work. So if I put here a single quotation mark, again, it will not work. You need to have double quotation marks around the text that you want to be outputted in the console. And this entire line of code, its only job is to output whatever you pass inside the parentheses of it. In this case, hello world. But you can change this text. You can put here hello Alex, or type your name there. So if you run this, as you can see, it will say, wait, it will say hello Alex. So now it's printing hello Alex. And this whole thing that we have here, it's called a function. And we'll see what functions are in the future video. But a function simply is collection of code grouped together which can do a specific task. In this case, our function can do the specific task to output in the console this text hello world. You type system.out.println parentheses. Inside the parentheses you put double pair of quotation marks and the text that you want to be output, and it's gonna output that in the console. And in the future videos, because as you can see we have this public, static, void, main, we have these strings, we have those square brackets. We're gonna see what all of those are in the next videos. But for now, we create our first program, we output in the console hello world, and everything worked fine. So now I'm gonna end the video and see you in the next video.